Hey everyone, in this video we'll look at a very simple productivity system. For those of you who have seen my past video, that was a very complicated system and this is a much more streamlined version of it. So let's start. We will not be using any complex softwares to do our work. We'll keep it very simple. We'll only use Google Calendar and Google Tasks. Plus, I'll also show you an extension that will allow you to extend the capabilities of Google Tasks. So let's start. So we'll do it in 3 steps. First, we'll capture all our tasks. Second, we'll organize them. Finally, we'll schedule them in the calendar. So for the capture step, I want you to list out all your tasks. Whether you want to list them out on a notepad or a physical copy, just list out all the tasks that you need to do. In the second step, I want you to organize them into individual buckets. So put all the tasks in individual buckets. You can create buckets based on the areas of your work. You can create buckets on the projects that you work on. Finally, we'll come to scheduling the tasks in Google Calendar and Google Tasks. So here, let me come to Google Calendar and let me show you. So here in Google Calendar, you can see right now everything is empty. Here I'll come and click on create new list and create the list basis on whatever buckets I created earlier. So for example, it can be website launch. It can be another one, errands. I'll hide the my tasks list here. You can create as many lists as you want for each of your areas or projects. I would also encourage you to create one more list called the inbox. I'll tell you in a moment why are we creating this. I move this as the first list. Okay. Now let me add a couple of tasks here. Let's say create wireframe. Let me create a couple of errands. The reason we created the inbox list is suppose you're going by your day normally and something pops in your head like a task or anything, or somebody reminds you that you need to do something. So instead of trying to schedule and keep your list tidy then and there, you can just casually capture it in your inbox, like schedule weekly review. And from there, whenever you sit down on your desk to work on comfortably, you can then process your tasks, put them in the right list or schedule them in your calendar. This inbox works just like your email inbox for holding all the tasks. Now let's come to schedule our tasks. So for example, if I write today, or should I think I should write tomorrow. Now, if I come to Google Calendar, you can see it's already created a task by the name of create wireframe. The problem with Google Tasks is by default, it only creates 30-minute long tasks. But what if I need to do longer tasks? In that case, we can use an extension called Time Tasker. Simply go to Chrome Web Store, search for Time Tasker, and this is a completely free extension that you can download and enable in your browser. From here, we'll come back to Google Calendar, go to our tasks, and whenever we are creating a task, let's say write website copy, I'll open brackets, write the amount of time that I need for this task, let's say 2 hours, and then click on the day that I need to do it. Now, when I come to the calendar, I can see it's already added the task here. I just need to disable all day and it has automatically scheduled the 2 hours for that. I can change the time accordingly, but the task is now 2 hours, whereas the default Google task is only for 30 minutes. This is how you can schedule all your tasks and be on top of your work. One thing I would like to mention additionally, whenever you're planning your day, instead of trying to cram it up with as many tasks as possible, try to focus on 1 or 2 key priorities and then build your day around it. That will help you focus better and get more done in less time. That was it for this one. See you in the next.